Water spirits are the most prominent spiritual creatures having endless battles with many people in Nigeria and other African countries. While I was in India, I had an in-depth spiritual discussion with a very powerful Swami in Vadodara who had direct dealings with water spirits. He invited me to accompany him on an astral trip to the marine kingdom, and I gladly followed him. I will share some of my findings with you. It is my intent desire to help the masses overcome their water spirit problems through spiritual enlightenment. The moment has come when everything concerning water spirits should be told. Evil spirits are more powerful than even the strongest brother men in this world because they are supernatural creatures. However, when it comes to driving away supernatural creatures, it is easier to drive away a legion of evil spirits residing in the human body than to drive away just one water spirit residing in the innermost being of a human being. Water spirits resist prayers more than any other bad spirit residing in the spirit world. Water spirits are the nemesis of prayer warriors. Prayer warriors have realized that prayer makes water spirits stronger rather than driving them away permanently. I have come across few publicized books in Nigeria concerning how to overcome water spirits. Most of these books are filled with half-truths and fall and die prayers. The truth is, water spirits will torment you to the extent you might start contemplating committing suicide if you apply the fall and die prayer methods suggested in some of these religiously inspired books. I know that the masses prefer a mixture of truth and lies in place of absolute truth. Absolute truth is what I will give to them. I know a lot about water spirits, and most importantly, I know that changing your manner of approach in dealing with water spirit is the first major step you should focus on if you truly want to stop them from tormenting you. I have received many water spirit related questions from people who watch my recent water spirit videos. I intend to publicly reply some of these questions so that all of you will benefit from my response. I have equally made up my mind to reveal what water spirits want to achieve through sexual intercourse with human beings in dream.
Guru, why are you against violent prayers against water spirits?
Curious and perplexed hostages of water spirits keep asking me, why am I fiercely against prolonged violent prayers against water spirits? I am against prolonged violent prayers against water spirits because I know where water spirits reside. I equally know how water spirits react to prolonged violent prayers coming from human beings they have ancestral bond with. A lady once told me, Guru, if you permit me, I can show you the scar behind my back. She told me she experienced severe burn in the church where some pastors were praying violently to drive away the water spirit in her life. She said after the severe burn experience, she became so scared and she made up her mind to no longer pray violently against the water spirit in her life. Prolonged violent prayer can compel a water spirit to fiercely and severally attack someone they are attached to, and the person might become penniless, unattractive, unloved, and if the person is a sister woman, she will experience marriage proposal failures, series of miscarriages, etc. The moment you depart from this world, the next world you will enter is known as the astral plane. The astral plane is popularly known as the great beyond. Of a truth, I tell you, the great beyond is like a movie projector and your physical body is like a screen. almost everything disturbing you on daily basis, every positive or negative thing that affects you in this world, from the moment you are born till you die, originates from the great beyond. All your human experiences are perfectly regulated in the great beyond. The moment you die, you must first arrive at the great beyond before you will be sent to any of the heavens based on your level of purity while alive on planet Earth. No doubt you might have heard the story of an angry husband beating his wife to death. The angry husband was able to beat his wife to death because they were together in the same room. The angry husband would have not been able to beat his wife to death if maybe she was in Lagos and her husband was in Port Harcourt. In the same vein, a water spirit who is stronger than a human being reside in the great beyond, where the ghost bodies of every human being on earth equally reside. As you already know, you function on planet Earth with your physical body, and when you fall asleep, you function in the great beyond with your ghost body. Your ghost body is everything. Whatever affects your ghost body instantly affects your physical body. For instance, if someone gives you a dirty slap, or if someone punches your stomach in your dream, etc., it was your ghost body that was attacked. But the moment you wake up, you will feel the impact of the dirty slap on your face, and you might even experience severe pains in your stomach. That clearly shows that whatever affects your ghost body in the great beyond is instantly transmitted to your physical body on planet Earth. Water spirits appears to be very powerful because they are the connection between the great beyond and the ghost bodies of every human being residing on planet Earth. Of course, I know that human beings are unique because we are created in God's image, but our uniqueness notwithstanding, the ghost bodies of every human being on earth and water spirits reside in the same place, which is the great beyond. I want you to bear this important point in mind. We are roommates with water spirits in the great beyond. I did not mention flatmates. I said roommates. In the great beyond, God did not create a separate place for us and a separate place for water spirits. It is extremely easy for water spirits to play pranks on us because we are roommates in the great beyond. Now, imagine a situation where you are well dressed for an important occasion and you are walking toward your car, and a stupid neighbor on the first floor of the building you reside empties a bucket of filthy water upon you. How will you feel? No doubt you will feel disgusted. 1,000 apologies of "I am sorry" from the stupid and careless neighbor may not prevent you from scheming on how and when to take your pound of flesh from this stupid neighbor who spoiled your day. Generally, water spirits regard human beings as very annoying creatures of God that often empties filthy buckets of water upon them. This is the main reason why they derive pleasure tormenting human beings. The truth is, human hatred, human hunger, our restlessness, our prolonged violent prayers generate astral currents, astral vibrations, which provokes water spirits. I want you to bear this important point in mind. You are actually emptying buckets of filthy water upon the water spirit in your life through your hatred and fall and die prayer vibrations generated by you. Be rest assured, the water spirit in your life, which is stronger than you, will give it back to you with added interest. My brother man and sister woman, it is useless to invoke the help of God when your car is stuck in the mud. God will not come and pull your car out of the mud. You need to alight from your car and persuade fellow human beings to help you out of your predicament. In the same vein, if you are stuck in the hands of a water spirit, prolonged violent prayers will not instantly pull you out of the hands of the water spirit. 85 to 90% of water spirit problems originate from our ancestors. Water spirit problems truly confirms that the iniquities of our ancestors are oftentimes visited upon their children. Very well, aside blaming our ancestors, there must be a deep-seated spiritual reason why you came into this world through a water spirit infested family. In the light of what I have said, I advise you to approach water spirit issue in the same way you approach the issue of your car that was held hostage in the mud. If your car is stuck in the mud, you know that no matter how long you pray, God will not pull out your car from the mud. The situation at hand has obviously become a matter of heaven help those who help themselves. Always bear in mind, in issues of water spirit, you cannot use violence to gain the upper hand. Water spirits are more violent than the most violent human being on planet Earth. Take my word seriously.
Follow us on Facebook at Guru They Say, Instagram at Guru They Say, Twitter at Guru They Say, and YouTube Desires Pathfinder TV.